and welcome back to the Noob Journey. This is round number 7, and today we are in a very, very wet Hungary on board with Butcher's Crackers at the moment. But yeah, round number 7, almost halfway through this season. But today I thought I'd spice it up because Rickson isn't here, he's away, and I couldn't find a co-commentator. So I've treated these guys and allowed them to use ABS. It is up to them if they want to use it or not, as Corsa goes off the track beautifully there. Some of them won't want to use it because they've been driving for so long without it, they might not want to bother, just because they're so used to it. So that's one added feature for today's race, and we've also got Briggsy's back for a race as well. The Season 2 veteran, we thought we'd invite him back because lower numbers, of course, are spinning it through the pit there. But before we get to the race, I will hand you over to our special guest to go through the quali report.
Hello and welcome to the Noob Journey quali report. Ash Richardson F1 here. You usually catch me criticising the game, but today we're going to criticise Corsa instead. Run the Hungara ring, and it's Inter's conditions, so I'm expecting more than likely for it to be sort of Bambi on ice. Corsa's currently 13th, but he's coming down to turn 1 right at the end of the session, so he's timed it well at least. And here we go into turn 1. Has he braked early? Oh, that's a bit, just a touch wide, maybe 2 car widths. Anyway, coming down to turn 2 now. Will he nail this? Brakes alright actually, doesn't really lock up, but he's just not really rolled the car in with enough speed. Oh, big correction there, and oh no, we've touched the curb. Oh no, he's offline for, oh god, okay, yeah, but it's okay, we can recover the lap from here. This is only sector 1. Will he take loads of speed through turn 4? No, he won't. Oh, almost loses the car there. Coming to turn 5 now. Long right-hander, easy to lose the car, and whoa, we almost do it too. Coming into the chicane now, really little Mickey Mouse section, and we braked far too early and avoiding those curves. That was okay. Could take more speed through there though. Into the fast section now. We're taking 4 turn-ins at each corner, which is unfortunate. And no, don't touch the, oh, we're out on the curb. Big lift here into this fastest corner on the track, and no, we're not really carrying a lot of speed through there out on the curb, risking it again. Someone's off in the last sector. They're probably doing a quicker time anyway. Into the oh god, come on, coming into the last corner now, and he's braked nicely, but he's taken a nice car in line, but unfortunately that doesn't work on this game because it's nowhere near realistic and isn't a sim. Oh, and there we go, that's clear evidence of it there. He's out on the curb, and oh, okay, the corner's there somewhere, don't hit the pit wall. And coming onto the onto the straight now. He's not really made the best out of that, but easy to make a mistake in those conditions, I suppose. But he's managed to put a lap in. It's put him 3rd, but that is 1.7 seconds off Briggsy, so a bit of improvement needed there. But Briggsy's put in a flying time. Probo Jubba's only 7/10 off, so this field's spread by a long way. I mean, I think like 8 or 9 seconds. But hope you enjoyed the quality report. It's Ash Richardson F1.
So, quite a dramatic qualifying, and as you saw there, it was Briggsy on pole, who quite outclassed being a F6 driver in AOR. But it is race time. It's nice and sunny for the Hungarian Grand Prix. There should be an interesting one. I'm really looking forward to it. I've got a lot of talking to do for the next couple of laps. But here we go. The lights are coming on. That's 3, 4, 5 red lights for the Noob Journey round 7. And away we go as Jonesy gets a drive-through penalty for jumping this up massively. And that is a Renault in the wall. I think that might be Charlie O'Cause, but Jonesy has a massive lead as they come towards turn 1. There's a huge crash at the back of the grid there. And as Tego's got a 5-second stop go after chat to them after, but Briggsy is up. Staying in second, Frobo in 3rd. December is down the inside of Frobo as they come towards turn number 2. Someone has the outside line. He goes wide. Can he hold the line round the outside? Doesn't look like he can. But Overrated Llama down in 5th place at the moment with Charlie in 6th. And, the Red Bulls are side by side. Can't go 3 abreast through here, lads. Surely not. One of them's going to have to break air. Charlie is back there. But Corsa has dropped down to 9th place off the starter. Horrible start, and he's hit the back of some nerd there. That's front wing damage for Corsa in the Renault, and not an ideal start for the Renault driver. Charlie's gone wide there. And there is front nose all over the place here. Back on board with the leader. Jonesy had a massive jump start, but Briggsy and Frobo struggling to keep up with him at the moment. Sember dropped down to 4th now, but he's been caught by his teammate in 5th place. Some nerd back in 6th with Buttius Causa and rewinds all. Oh, they're huge. And Alex Degu is also in that group, running down the inside of Charlie. And Alex Degu is up into the points here as they finish off lap number 1. You can see ahead, Jonesy is coming to the pits and Briggsy will take the lead off him. Charlie is really struggling. Faction Parler, who got a podium in Japan, is down in 12th place. Goes Among Us down in 13th, but that isn't surprising really, is it? But back to the race, quite a few people in the pits for drive-thrus. Causa is in for repairs, it looks like, and they got yellow flags in sector 3. That is just gods as usual, really. But back on board we have a McLaren 1-2, which is not the usual thing you see on TV, but Frobo in second, holding his own. He had a bit of trouble the last few weeks with internet connections, so hopefully he can get a solid run. He goes very wide around that bend there. Semba with his teammate. Oh, and Llama spun there. Huge spin for the Mercedes driver, and that's front wing damage as well. He's bottled it after a great result in Austria, reversing onto the track. That is a scary moment for Charlie and Factual there. That's Jonesy overtaking him there. And Jonesy's, oh, he is a bit struggling there. Jonesy, I think he went off there, but has contact with Charlie and Factual. That is not ideal for these guys. They don't want to be having contact, but they allow over at Lamb to come back under it. Three away fighting, but Jonesy easily down the inside of Charlie. He's going to go around the outside of Factory, but has contact with the two drivers, and they're both off. Not ideal for either of those drivers there, and that's Charlie moves, gains 2 places there, but he will be hunted down by over at Llama as Briggs is a new fast lap of a 1:23.7, a fantastic lap from the Season 2 veteran, and Alex Degu has hit the wall on the final bend. That is not ideal. Degu, what are you doing? You've only got half a front wing as well, it looks like. Half a front wing, I was correct, but back on board with the leading pack. Briggsy and Frobo having a fantastic race course. Briggsy up in F6 now in AOR after graduating from the Noob Journey, and but there is a change in tyres. Because Briggsy is on the super softs and Frobo is on the soft tyres. So Briggsy the only one on the super softs at the moment. Yellow flags in sector 1. Who is that for? Buttius, it looks like. I can't see him on track. Ah, there he is. Oh, Buttius, not ideal for the Irishman. I think he's Irish, but not ideal for him. Spinning at, I think that's turned. Oh, Jonesy, bit of poo in the pants there. But it's just having a little show for us on camera. But Corsa has had a nightmare of a start onto the medium, so you'll try and go to the end on those. But let's get back on board with who is close. Over at Llama and Charlie are. Oh, Charlie's gone right there. Oh, over at Llama almost. I was content Bottas retires, but Charlie and Charlie went off trying to come back on the circuit and hit Llama. Hopefully, no damage to either of those cars there. But let's get back on the ball with the leaders. I think Briggsy may have binned it, so Frobo is in the DRS as they come down the pit straight. Is he going to make a move? No, he doesn't. Oh, he's very close to his gearbox there. Will Frobo be able to go down the inside, coming towards 2? Briggsy went wide. Well, Frobo's going to have to go around the outside. He's going to try and make this move, but he will be on the inside of the next turn. I think he's done it. He's just staying within the track limits. Briggsy's coming back at him, a bit of contact there, and Frobo takes first place off Briggsy. A fantastic move, but he's gone wide onto the grass, and Briggsy takes first place back, and that will allow Semba to catch up with this group. And Some Nerd is just chilling in 4th place. Good job for him so far. But, a good race so far, guys. Oh, and I shouldn't have said anything. Some Nerd almost loses the back end and almost in the grass. As Frobo gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings that may be cutting the chicane in sector number 2. So, Gods has gained a place after Buttius has retired, so that's good for him. I don't know if he'll get in the points. We'll have to wait and see, but it's still looking pretty tasty on the grid. Let's back on board with Charlie, who is within a second, and then it's gone again. But I'll have to give a shout out. Alex Degu is... No, sorry, Llama's binned it. Llama has binned it again. As the name suggests, he is overrated. And he's hitting the wall once again. A nightmare for the Mercedes drivers. Causa gets past him very easily. And that was Gods, I think. Yeah, Gods is 56 seconds. I think we need to sit down with Gods and have a bit of a chat. And do some practicing, I think. Pretty best. A practice session. Well, halfway through the season. So maybe that's probably ideal. But Briggsy Briggsy is back in the lead. I think from may have been... You got yellow flag in sector 2. I'm going to presume that's... Yeah, that's gods. Briggsy still in the lead. Let's get on board with December. The veteran, I think December's about 26, so he's pretty much a veteran. And I shouldn't have said anything. He's gone wide there. And Gods has retired from the session. That isn't surprising, as over gets a 5-second stop and go penny. Speeding in the pit lane, not a nightmare for the Mercedes driver there. He's had hardly any luck so far. He did well in Austria, but he's just so inconsistent. December, 3-second penalty. We don't usually see that from the veteran. He usually is very smooth on his corners, but some nerd. Who is that? That's Frobo. Frobo's binned it yet again. Jesus Christ, Frobo, what are you playing at? Frobo down to third now. Does he have front wing damage? That is the question. He does. Major front wing damage for the McLaren driver. He's struggling to get round. Will he come into the pits this lap? He doesn't. He's going to stay out and try and hold out until he gets on the super soft. Briggsy's got a 5-second stop and go for speeding in the pit lane as well. Geez, speeding in the pit lane is a nightmare at this track today. Not good for these guys. Briggs comes on to a set of soft tyres. But December is back in the lead, and some nerd takes into third as well, so it's good for the Red Bull driver, who is close around Daegu. Didn't get to finish my sentence off earlier, but Daegu is doing very well in 6th place at the moment, but Charlie is bearing down on him on lap number 6. Charlie will get DRS. He doesn't, he's just outside, but VS Rewind is also in the pits as well, coming on to a set of medium, so I don't think he can... Looks like he can't get the supers to the end, so he's going to go into the medium tyres. But, Alex is doing a good job at the moment in 6th place. You saw in Japan, he was absolutely fantastic. And in Austria, he was a great laugh to watch. But seem to be keeping it nice and straight so far. So Charlie is really catching him up now through this quick left-hander. Do both of them stay on the track? Frobo, he's off again. He's damaged that front wing. No, sorry, that was already damaged. My bad. No, he's already damaged that, but he's just really struggling to get round. And some nerd who is up to 2nd place now. Right, here we go. Back on board with the leader, December. Will he come in the pit? Briggsy pitted, so will he come in as well? He's going to stay out for another lap. Okay, interesting. That's another lap for the Mercedes driver there. Some nerd coming in the pit. So he's staying out yet again. Frobo finally comes into the pits from 3rd position, and as you can see, he's off there. The braking board here is really difficult to see. There it is, and there's no board, which is quite difficult, but Briggsy gains the place. Yellow flag in sector 3. Who's that? Rewinds is round near the end of sector 3. That's not ideal, and Charlie, look, he's also binned it there, but let's get on board. Daegu is under pressure from Jonesy. Goes defensive, but I think he went a bit early. Jonesy was a bit too far back, but Jonesy's all over the back of him. Jonesy's going to try and pop it down the inside when the camera eventually gets there. It takes its time. No, he doesn't do it, but will Daegu be able to hold off the Williams drivers as they come through the first sector? And nice and clean through there. Frobo gets a 3-second time penalty again, so that's 6 seconds, I believe, for the McLaren driver. Jonesy looks for a move there, and both go very wide, but Jonesy, almost an off-track overtake there. But Jonesy, it's contact between both the drivers, and Charlie is looking like he wants to put a move down there as well. And, Jonesy puts it, tries it, doesn't manage to, tries to cut back. Will he be able to? No, it's not the ideal place to overtake in Sector 2. But Jonesy's gone wide, that's given Charlie a chance. Daegu gets a penalty. And, Jonesy, can he go around the outside? It looks like Jonesy's done it. That's a good move from the Williams driver. And he's gone off. Daegu's gone off, and that allows Charlie to get through as well. Oh, no, Daegu, you're in the wall, mate. What are you doing? Oh, no! Oh, dear me. Daegu is around there. Not ideal for the Haas driver. Let's get back on board. Who is that? That's... Gee, Briggsy, where are you going, pal? Is that front wing damage for you as well? No, it's not, but staying in third at the moment. Come down towards the first bend. Keep it nice and calm. Of course, Briggsy was here in Season 2, and he had 1 or 2 appearances in Season 1, actually. So, coming down to sector number 2, doing an okay job at the moment, but December still yet to pit, it looks like. Him and some nerd, keeping those tyres nice and clean. So, Briggsy, he's gone off again there, but Jonesy, who is yellow flag in sector 2, who is that for? Can't seem to see who that is for. That is Briggsy again. Briggsy's gone very struggling here in the McLaren. He does have front wing damage, it looks like. Yeah, front wing damage. Gods has left the session. That's Corza with a 3-second penalty. Lots of penalties today, guys. It's not ideal for these drivers. But Daegu is in the pits, as you can see on the middle map. So Daegu's down to 9th place now. Still in the points at the moment. So still on board with the McLaren driver of Briggsy. He's really skimming the barrier. But he's really struggling with that front wing damage. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. He comes into the pits now. 14 seconds off the lead. Faction Pilot gains places there. I think that was due to Daegu's pits. But Briggsy is in the pits. And that is also just... Nope, that is not December. That is... who is that? Is that Over 8 Llama? Where is he off to down the pits? Jeez! Llama messing up his pit entry. And more front wing damage. Mate, come on. You're in AOI. Shouldn't be this bad. So front wing change for those two. Corza is up to... oh, Briggsy's left. Briggsy lagged out. Oh, dearie me. Briggsy seems to have lagged out and he's off the place. So Briggsy is out. I've got a game invite from Alex Daegu. So I did say at the start I was going to try and jump into some parties. So I'm going to, as people have done their pit stops now, I'm going to get inside Ken and Corza's party and see what they're saying. At the moment, I can't seem to join their party. That's really annoying. Okay, maybe I can't join their party. Unless they're online. I don't think they are. The game invites seem to have disappeared, unfortunately. Unless I can join them when he's offline. No, I can't, unfortunately. So we're going to join Alex Daegu's party and see what they're saying.
Hi, Duke.
Hello, everybody.
Show some good results, and then this happens.
So, guys, actually,
my Japan race, I've had really bad luck the whole of the season and the whole of this game.
I just retired, so I didn't have the humiliation of crashing and knocking the wheel off.
Okay, right. So, just join the party with these guys now. Over at Llama, right? What have you been doing, man? You are all over the place. Llama?
You know what? I'm going to play a game that's not going to make me rage.
Over at Llama. Llama? I just realised my mic's been on mute the whole time. Good job, me.
Oh.
Guys, I've just joined on board with this little party. So, Llama, you are a bottle job. What are you doing with your life at the moment in this race? You've got so much front wing damage. You're all over the place.
I got a great start. I sort of went into the back of December start, and then it just went downhill from there. Right. Into the podium, put it in the wall, then got a drive through, then hit again for the drive through, then got another front wing damage, then hit again for another front wing after that. So yeah, it's been a good race. Right,
okay. Faction Parlour, how are you doing at the moment? You're up at 8th at the moment. How are tyres feeling?
It's not really nice race, to say the least. I had a few lag incidents, which wasn't nice. And yeah, I spun a few times, which wasn't nice either. I think now Alex Daegu is behind me. It's gonna be absolutely destroyed by my lag, which happened to a few cars that catch me earlier. No, he's actually gonna pass me. Oh, that's interesting. Go on board with me. We have a battle.
Oh, they got
And Alex Daegu, you've just got up to 8th now. How are you doing at this moment in time? You've been off a couple of times, but
I'm actually going to fucking kill myself.
I'm a bastard. That's what I'm sweating my arse off right now.
Perfect. Well, hopefully you get in the points today.
No,
he's very close to the edge there. But yeah, hopefully you get some points today. So good luck for the rest of the race, lads. I'm going to get back into the place.
Thank you.
So that was a little clip of what the drivers are feeling mid-race. But as I was doing that, it looks like Corza is up to second, but some nerd is under pressure from Frobo Jobo on lap number 12. They come towards turn number 1. Will they be able to... Oh, Frobo tries it. He's on the harder tyre, though. And he's very wide there. That's not ideal for Frobo there. And some nerd is very deep into that bend there. Rewind has DNF'd. Where has he retired? He's just in the pits, it looks like. Okay, over at Lamont down in 11th, so he looks like he will get points once he gets past the Ghost of Rewinds. But back on board with the leader, December. 32 seconds. He still hasn't pitted. Oh, here he comes. He comes in the pits now. That's how I said it. He's in the pits. But Causa's spun. Causa's binned it in Sector 2. Oh, and he's caused some new to go off on Frobo. Causa, what are you doing, you stupid bell end? Oh, and Frobo is down the inside of some nerd there. A good move from the McLaren driver, but some nerd loses that place, but he's still on the podium. At Causa, he's binned it yet again. What a bottle job. What are you doing, Causa? Oh, dear me. But, yeah, Causa is down in 4th now. Charlie, solid race from the he is also another veteran, but down in 5th at the moment, doing okay. Solid haul of points with 6 laps to go. No, not 6, 5. I can't count. I do know maths, guys. But Causa isn't. Jesus, he is in the pits, but struggling there. But it looks like Sasembo should be on the supers once we let's get the details up. Yes, he is on the super softs. He goes very wide around there. That's not ideal line there. But Charlie up into 4th, doing a good job there. Let's get back on board with some nerd who's on the back of Frobo Jobo. As I come towards the start of sector number 2, both get through there nicely. There's a big corner cut. But, of course, Frobo does have penalties. He's got very wide, but some nerd bottles the entry to that corner there. Frobo does have penalties. I'm not sure whether some nerd has penalties, but we'll wait to the end for the surprise that will be there. Jonesy looks like he is in the pits as well. And Factual and Degu are side by side. That's Factual. Sam Degu puts it down the inside of going into turn 1. Good move from both the drivers. Good racing from both the drivers, but Factual's taking the move back. Can Degu go around the outside of turn number 2? He tries it. Bit of wheel bashing from both the drivers there. And Faction Pilot keeps a move. Can Degu go on the outside again? Surely not. Oh, what a move from Alex Degu there. Good job, my man. And they come towards a sweeping left-hander. Both get through as Degu gone wide. He has gone wide, and but no penalty. And apparently he's... Okay, he did have softs on the back of his car, but he's gone wide there towards the chicane. Will Faction Pilot dive it down the inside? He takes a diving manoeuvre there, and Degu goes around the outside, doesn't manage to do it. Tries a cut back, yellow flag in Sector 1. But this battle is too good. But Degu tries to get down the outside with more wheel bashing. Degu goes off the track there. And as Faction Pilot, he's still around there. How is Faction Pilot doing this? It's incredible racing from both these drivers. You just thought it would. You wouldn't see this at the back of the grid, but Degu is still side by side. This is absolutely incredible. Faction Pilot still there side by side around the penultimate bend. And both make it round nice and cleanly. More wheel bashing, a bit of lag there, unfortunately, but that's Codemasters and F1 2017. Factual up the inside. Degu should get DRS. Coming on to the straight, we've got yellow flag in Sector 2. Who is that for? I can't seem to see who that is for. Semba still in the lead at the moment. Back on board with this battle. That's Jonesy round. But Degu down the inside once again. These guys have the best sets I've seen in a long time. And it's nice to see these guys are still battling as they come. Still side by side. Oh, and there's a bit of contact. Well, there's more contact with both these drivers. Degu has the line. And we can relax for a second because Faction Pilot made a little bit of a mistake around the second bend. But Degu's got softs on the back and supers on the front. So, yeah, GG Codemasters. But let's get back on board with the front runners. Semba with a 16-second lead. And that's Degu with a penalty. But Semba, a great lead at the moment. He's if he continues, this will be 3rd win of Season 3. He's doing a good job at the moment, keeping it nice and calm. Frobo down in 2nd. Some nerd looks like he must have binned it at one point because he is down in 3rd, but 6 seconds behind Frobo now. But if he keeps it, can get into that 6 seconds, he will get 2nd place, I believe, because of Frobo's penalties. But Charlie, a good result for Charlie at the moment in 4th. That would be best results ever in a Noob Journey, I believe. But Frobo gets another 3 seconds, so some nerds potentially could get... No. Alex Degu, fastest lap. Did anyone else see that? Alex Degu, fastest lap. That can't be right. That can't be right. Surely not. Oh, I don't know how he does this, but Daegu goes down the... Oh, God. How has Daegu got a fastest lap? Look... I don't know where he's off to. He just goes up, brings his ghost, but... Daegu down still in 7th, and he's under pressure from Factory Parler. Again, Llama, who's just had a horrible race. Again, he's just so inconsistent at the moment. And he's down in 9th with Jonesy, who's had another nightmare in 10th place at the moment. As I said, it goes wide round the penultimate bend, and that has allowed Faction Parler back up to 6th, because of course Briggsy's ghost is there, but Daegu will have DRS to come down to start lap number 16. Coming down towards turn number 1, will Daegu make a diving manoeuvre? He goes to the inside line, breaks nice and early on the grass there. Alex Daegu's a 3-second penalty, not ideal for the harsh driver. And Daegu's disappeared. He is literally disappeared. Where's he gone? Daegu, where are you at? Where have you gone, Daegu? Oh, he's spun! No, Alex Daegu! No! He's still got a full front ring though, so don't worry. But Llama gets past him there, and it looks like Jonesy will also get past the heart rate, weaving to try and get past. But that is... Okay, Alex Daegu's still in 8th, apparently. Why is that? What's going on? Why is Daegu... No idea. No idea what's going on, because both these guys have overtaken Alex Daegu. So I've got no idea what's going on there. Charlie still in 4th, but it's a good run for the Renault driver. Some nerd will potentially get another podium. He's had two or three already this season, so a good result. He just needs to get to that top spot, and he will get a win. I believe he hasn't won. I might be completely wrong. Or did he win in Austria? I've completely forgot. I do apologise, guys. It's been a busy week in university, so. But let's get him back on board as Sam comes around the final bend to start his final lap. Corsa gets a 3-second penalty for another corner cut. That's not ideal for him. Who else is close on track? Everybody seems to be split up at the moment. But yellow flag in sector 3. Who is that for? Not quite sure who that. Oh, and that's Charlie getting very sideways. Corsa shouldn't be able to catch him. Corsa's have quite a few penalties. Yellow flag in sector 3. Who is it for? I can't see who it's for. Not telling me who it's for. I don't know. Oh, it looks like you've Jonesy. Jonesy's got no front wing at the moment. Not ideal for the Williams driver. But Charlie, 5.7 seconds. And that is not the right line to come through first corner. Charlie taking a while to get through there. But, yeah, last couple of corners for these drivers. Get back on board with Semba through sector 2. Jonesy gets a 3-second penalty for another multiple warning corner cutting penalty. So, yeah, Semba coming around the last couple of bends. He's had a very cool, calm and collective race. Yellow flag in sector 2. Can't see who that is for. But Semba comes around the final bend to take his 3rd win of the series. And that will also take him up to first place in the standings, I believe. Or if he's already there, already he's weaving. And congratulations to Semba for his 3rd win of Series 3. Good job, mate. Dominant drive from the Mercedes driver. Frobo Jobo will come round for 2nd place unless the penalties have added up. But, yeah, he comes across the line in 2nd. Charlie. Charlie's going very sideways there. Oh, some nerd has bottled it. Charlie may get his first podium. He's had 3 seasons to do it, but he might do it depending on penalties. Will Charlie do it? Because across the line, will some nerd take that place off him depending on penalties? He doesn't, and Charlie gets his first podium. What a good job, Charlie. I'm so happy, man. Woo, finally he's done it. Good job, Charlie. Good job, man. And Corsa comes across the line to take 5th place. A dodgy race for Alex Corsa today. Not ideal for the Renault driver. Faction Parler will take 5th place. Of course, Briggsy will not count, so Alex Daegu looks like... Oh, he's finished already. I do apologise. Daegu will get 7th. Faction Parler gets 6th place. And, yeah, what a thrilling race. It was good to get on board with the with the drivers as well and get their opinions on the race. But what a race today, guys. I do apologise if I was a bit funny in commentary, but doing commentary on my own is a bit different than excuse me, with someone else. I come and talk the whole time. So here we have the podium, and look at those penalties. Jesus Christ, and isn't it like someone who would have had it because he had 10 seconds worth of penalties. But Summer takes first, a good result for him. Frobojoba in second, Charlie takes first podium, Summer in fourth, Cause in fifth, Fox and Pala sixth. Then Dego gets seventh, Lama gets eighth, Junior gets ninth, and that rounds off the race for today, guys. Wow, well that was super entertaining. So that rounds off today's episode of the Noob Journey, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a thrilling race as always. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below your favourite bit, your favourite driver, just everything you want to put in there, put it below. And don't forget to check out Rickson, check out me, both on YouTube, subscribe to us, like the video if you enjoyed it, share it. We massively appreciate if you could share it on all platforms. And we will see you next week for another twist in the Noob Journey. Good night.